something else. Shame. Guests stared as she walked in. Some whispered, others laughed. But we didn't. I watched her from afar, and I didn't feel like laughing. I felt sorry. Later that evening, I was sweeping in front of the hostel when Nasi approached me slowly. Titi, she said. Her voice was soft. Can I talk to you? I nodded. We sat behind the hostel, where no one could hear us. She stared at the ground for a while. Before she spoke, I didn't plan to end up like this. I didn't say anything. I just listened. My mom is sick. She continued, tears rolling down her cheeks. My dad left us years ago. We barely eat. When the first man gave me 50,000, I just hung out. I thought it was a blessing before I knew it. I was lost in it. I didn't even know how to come back. She cried. Not the kind of fake crying people do when they are caught, but the deep, silent kind. The kind that comes from regret. I dragged the others into it. She whispered, especially Juliet. I hate myself for that. I placed my hand gently on hers. Nasi, I said, we all make mistakes. What matters now is what you do with your second chance. She nodded slowly. I want to be better. I don't want to be that girl again. That night, she moved her mattress close to ours in the hostel. Some guests mocked her. Some refused to talk to her. But the Amaka, Alima and I sat with her during prep, ate with her during lunch, and walked with her to class. We didn't do it because we forgot what she did. We did it because we knew that helping her change was more powerful than punishing her with silence. 3 weeks later, she stood up during morning devotion and asked to speak. I am sorry, she said in front of the whole school. To the teachers, to the students, to the junior who looked up to me, I was wrong. I let greed control me, but I am ready to change. Some clapped, others rolled their eyes, but I saw hope that day. And slowly, Nasi began to rebuild herself. But there was still one more twist in the story. Something none of us expected. Juliet hadn't gone home. She had run away. And what happened to her next, none of us saw coming. We thought the worst was over. Nasi was slowly changing. Cynthia had been seen helping her mother sell vegetables near their house. Belinda's parents sent her to a distant village for rehabilitation. Sandra and Peace were now in a school with tighter discipline. But Juliet disappeared. At first, the school said she went home. But when her parents came looking for her 2 weeks later, crying and begging for help, we realized something was wrong. She never came back. Her mom cried in front of the principal office. She said she was spending the weekend with a friend before coming home. Juliet had always been the softest among them. She followed because she was desperate for love. Her father had been in her life, and her mother was too busy surviving to notice when Juliet started changing. She was only 16, but she had already seen too much. Rumors started flying. Some said she ran off with one of the men who used to pick her up. Others said she was trapped in a brothel in a nearby city. A few claimed she was in a hospital, too ashamed to return, but no one knew the truth. Nancy broke down when she heard. She blamed herself. She begged me to follow that night. She sobbed. She said she didn't want to be alone. I held her hand. It's not your fault anymore. I whispered. You tried to stop that count for something. Juliet's case reached the police. A search was launched, but weeks passed, then months, no sign of her. Sometimes I would sit under the mango tree where we first saw the Night Queens and wonder if Juliet ever regretted her choices. I wonder if she was scared, if she wanted to come home but didn't know how. One Sunday, during chapel service, the school chaplain spoke directly to us. Some of you may have made bad choices. Some of you may have watched your friends make them, but let today be the day you choose light over darkness. You are not too far gone. God is still reaching out. I closed my eyes. I thought of Nancy. I thought of Juliet, and I prayed. Nancy later became a prefect in her final year. She used her story to counsel junior girls. The school introduced mentorship programs and security was tightened. Amaka, Halima, and I remained friends, stronger than ever. Juliet was never found, but her story stayed with us, not as gossip, but as a warning. A reminder that one night, one wrong decision can change everything. And so, the night they lost themselves became more than just a title. It became a truth and a lesson we will never forget.